everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. She has fired back as we're talking about Kitsunero, or Kitsu, a female English-speaking VTuber from Germany. Her Twitch account was created in 2013, and she started VTubing in 2023. We are talking about her because of something that happened with a skeb that she wanted created. This is a bit of an update on that whole situation, but I'm going to give you a rundown in case if you do not know about the situation. Skeb is a Japanese commission platform where pretty much you get just what it is. You either take it or leave it. Well, actually, you take it and you enjoy it or not. That is your whole thing. But it does not allow revisions. It does not allow any communications, usually, with the artist. Depends on the artist, usually. But it is a final product. It is basically what you get is what you get. And if you're happy, fine. If not, then that's the way Skeb works. Treat it more like it should be treated more like a paying a fan artist type of thing, where they do their own thing. You give them a general idea of what you want, and general rundown of what you want, and they'll create it based on their whatever they decide, their ideas of whatever they decide. Well, recently, originally at least, she did get in some hot water, Kitsu, for giving a 1-star review, originally a 1-star review on VGEN for the skeb that they were getting from Miyotashi. And Miyotashi is the artist. The artist did respond as well. They originally says after reading the review, I generally feel sorry for the artist. They didn't deserve a 1-star review. And they give the skeb designer specifics of the vibes you're going for. On top of that, only give a 1-star review if the product is generally bad. It's like a bad quality, rushed. If it looks like a stick figure, but you paid like $50 or whatever, then yeah, you could give it a 1-star review. And she originally gave it a 1-star review, showing her complaints about, it not fitting what she thought it was going to do, it not going the way that, all the whole way is being super niche, not fitting the designs that she showed on, allegedly the artist showed on their skeb, and, kind of going off the rails according to what is it, in the sense of going off and doing your own thing, which is really what skeb does. I think it was a genuine misunderstanding of how skeb works. They treated skeb like a VGEN, like VGEN itself, where VGEN, yes, you do have more revisions. VGEN, yes, you do have more input you can give to the artist on what you want, what you don't want, that type of thing. Skeb is not that type of thing. And it says here, she spent $350 on a skeb design. That is a lot of money. I do understand that. It is a lot of money. In hopes of receiving a new usable outfit, the design ended up being super niche. Don't even like the chocolate cake that much, and not being usable for standalone design, maybe as a group project. Tried talking to the artist and even offered to pay for another revision, but they refused to work with me, because that's how skeb works. That is honestly how skeb works. You do it like it's one and done. You do not get revisions. For whatever reason, the artist was being very kind and allowing revisions, a certain amount of revisions, but that's usually not how skeb works. You pay for it, and it's one and done. I'm already feeling effing dumb because my own fault for wasting so much money. So if you can help out by liking and sharing, really appreciate it. In case it says, I got a common artist I've been a fan of for a while, skeb design, but the design ended up being something I really can't connect with at all because of how niche it feels. Feels so dumb and I want to cry because it costs a lot of money, and it continues on there. But that's how skeb works. Again, I repeat, that's exactly how skeb works. You get something, and if you don't like it, well, too bad. You paid for it in skeb. That's the risk you take with skeb. You get some amazing works there, though. A lot of times you get amazing works, like 99% of the times you get amazing works. If you don't connect with it as a skeb, you probably should have chosen the VGEN instead, honestly. In case anyone wondered, did delete the tweets because people kept trying to start S, first on my event post, then on the post saying that people are starting drama, that type of thing. It's not even the artist complaining about it, it's random people trying to defend the artist. Well, because you put this out here, and you made the artist, for a lot of people, made the artist look bad. Michimochievee came out and responded in the whole thing. I'm going over it a lot quicker. Last time I spent, I think, like 15, 16 minutes on it. Going a lot quicker. This one says, thank you for those who were quick to support me. Couldn't sleep at all because of it, and that's why people were defending her. Hearing everyone's words today was really assured me, so I'd like to say as much as I can. I use VGEN for sporadic slots, so while services are unlisted right now, only because my slots are filled up. I enlist them because of the situation, so please, I didn't enlist them because of the situation here. Please don't worry about that. Normal design commissions are catered to kind-specific desires with many drafts are always open. This is artists saying the situation scared them away from trying skeb-style work. Skeb is wonderful to do. That's what she's saying here. Encourage you to try to do that. Many scab works go very smoothly. Very rarely do you get that 1-star review going on. Offer advice for the artist. It says get good TOS. Avoid as many to avoid misunderstandings. Get a solid TOS terms of service. She made sure to clearly state no revisions, refunds, etc. That separately offered catered designs. Misunderstandings and happy clients can still happen, and that is one of those things. The issue was that there was unhappiness because for whatever reason they wanted more revisions. They didn't click with it. That's not the artist's fault. That is what happens when you put scab out there. And it says, last anyone's looking to buy a scab, please be aware you will not always like the result. You're saving money by giving up creative freedom to the artist. Yes, that is the scab thing. And continuing on here, she did get it updated to a 3-star, which I still feel is not appropriate because this art is amazing. This art is really well done. Do it based on the art, not if it was a VGEN, yes, I would understand. If it was a VGEN, fully VGEN, and full with the VGEN rules, then yes, I would fully understand why it was a 3-star instead of a 5-star or a 1-star originally. Remember, this was a 1-star originally. She had it updated. Kitsunero had it updated to a 3-star. But even then, I still feel that it is, my personal opinion, it is still too low for the work that was done. Really awesome work, really amazing design. I personally think it's very cute. But, if Kitsu doesn't connect with it, that is another thing. But it is not something to put them into the 3-star category, in my opinion. Again, people going down here, the artist did respond in the same way that I mentioned there, Miyotashi. You can look at my original video that I did on this a couple days ago. And I will try to have the original video on in the comment section, or at least in the description, so you guys can have an idea of where it originally was. So finally posted the matter on Twitter. Since Kitsunero was posting in Discord, I'm just doing the grandstanding thing. So basically, they go back over everything here, and the response from Miyotashi. And continuing on here, deletes the event post that she claims people were trying to start drama. You're the one who got the 1-star review on a scab order, so people did not like what she was doing. And here, like to say, I believe in taking accountability. This is Kitsu's response to everything, which is why I apologized to the artist directly and requested a VGEN to change from 1-star to a 3-star review. Again, I still feel that's too low. Personally, I have been very emotional and stressed due to me being in the middle of moving to another country and personal reasons. Not trying to excuse myself, but rather explain myself. I would also like to say that there are a lot of stories being spun around my name, screenshots of my Discord being cut out of context, and general misinformation being spread around. If need be, I can go into depth about many of these once I am back to regular streaming. Thanks for having a wonderful day. There's honestly a lot more I could go into this entire situation, but as mentioned, I am in the middle of moving and not really have the time for doing all that. Vixie gives some appreciation and some support. So you understand we're not perfect, and clearly things turn out badly. Things coming to light on social media where the voices of people involved versus the people who insert themselves is toxic AF. It's true. Social media, especially Twitter, can be toxic AF. I don't like when people attack with vitriol. I've always just disagreed with the fact that it didn't deserve a 1-star review. Still doesn't even deserve a 3-star review. Should be 4 or 5 stars. Minimum 4. But most likely 5 because they did an amazing job. You can't win. No one wants to listen if no one wants to listen and would rather believe their own stories than hear the truth. You apologize. You guys talked it out. It's the main thing. Ignore the loud idiots because they just want clout off the next hot topic. And that's the thing. If she actually did, I'm taking this at face value. I don't know Kitsu, so I can't say whether it is true or not. But I'll take this at face value. If they did talk and she did take accountability for it, then that is good. The fact that she even requested that they improve the score is saying a lot still. Making a speed paint of you sued. If it's bad, you could just send me to hell because I can survive. I won't survive anything. I would survive it. I won't survive anything. Continuing here. Want to give a quick update. The VGEN is now officially changed, reviewed at 3 stars after requested it, as well as remove the quotation from the reply to my review, as it was not a direct quote of what I had ever said to the artist. And here, it says here, thank you for reaching out to us, and saying I'm requesting, asking the artist directly if it's possible to change the part of the reply to the review, because they have put a reply, a quote of me, which I've never said. People are using that line to attack me. Artist disagrees to change it. Can VGEN step in? Basically, saying that there was misinformation out there. Hard and unusable waste of money. Have never said that. Even apologized to the artist instantly when they told me I hurt their feelings because that was generally never my intention. And going on here, And they did remove, it does not violate the reviews policy. Not a direct quote. We will be removing the quotation marks for accurate representation. So yeah, they just removed the quotation marks. They didn't remove the whole thing. And yeah, she did take accountability. She did end up responding. Whether people feel it's enough accountability or not my responsibility, not my thing. But yeah, she did actually do that response. And that is what we're going to be talking about for the most part, because she did fire back at it. And, you know, there are people, she doesn't like that there are people making videos on this, but this is one of those topics that is a hot topic right now, because people enjoy artists, support artists, love artists, and especially Skeb, which is one of those things you don't necessarily get what you pay for, but you pay for something and expect it to be like a fan art type of thing. But I am glad overall that this seems to have been resolved between Kitsu and the artist, and she did apologize, and she is taking at least accountability for what she said. Evil Neuro is the sister of Neuro-sama. She is an independent English-speaking VTuber who was created by Vedal, the same creator of Neuro-sama. And of course, many artists were working on both of them to help both of them become a reality. And today we are going to Evil Neuro's Twitter to kind of get, and also Neuro-sama's Twitter, to get an idea of what is going to be happening soon. They have all these things here that was happening on the week that I am speaking of right now. Evil's birthday was on the 25th, which was Wednesday, and we have a little bit of a snippet here. There was a crash. It basically they crashed Discord to make Evil alone on her birthday again. Oh, poor Neuro. Seriously. Evil Neuro. Evil Neuro's gonna get revenge. Absolutely gonna get revenge, but let's take a look at what happened.
Chat, you're not gonna believe this. Evil can't hear me right now. My fucking Discord disconnected. Are you awaiting endpoint? Of all the fucking times, please. You're kidding me. Awaiting endpoints.
Oh dear lordy.
Holy shit. Discord. Hello. Well, I'm gonna fix it.
Neuro's just there.
Awaiting
her neck.
endpoint.
What's going on? What's going on with her neck? She's floating. She's floating.
Not exactly what I had in mind. Is Discord down for anyone else? Is this a me problem?
This was definitely
Discord
a
is down? No. You're fucking with me. Oh, Discord is actually down. Okay. Alright. Alright. Good timing. Good timing. Okay. Well, luckily, I have a backup microphone feature, but it's not going to be piped through the right channels. Fuck.
She was floating for a second.
Fuck's sake. Where the hell is this shit? Oh my god. What do I do?
He silenced Evil Neuro. Dear lordy.
Okay, if I hop off VR real quick, I can make it go through without Discord. But we're gonna need that anyway for the call-ins later. Or do I just hope Discord fixes itself in the next 30 seconds?
It won't. Spoilers, it won't.
It's online now. It's not working for me. Should I restart?
Yes, probably. Neuro has no voice. You broke Neuro's neck. What happened?
Okay, well. All good. All good. She's breaking her neck.
You broke her neck.
She's trying to look at me. I actually don't know what she's trying to do. She can't hear me.
She is breaking the laws of physics.
Well, you know what? You know, it's fine. It's fine. Right, don't worry. This has all been planned and accounted for. Let me restart.
Reading the transcript, quite a different experience.
Sorry, Evil. The Discord is down, so we're having some communication troubles.
Discord down? Can you hear me at all right now?
I can't hear you, but I can read what you're saying.
It's really funny I'm only on the left ear. You should turn me up and annoy everyone.
Okay, so there you go. Neuro finally got back. Neuro got back, but here we go. Say, I feel so bad for Vedal, man. So much build up for the stream, Evil's birthday, and just had to be the day Discord goes down. It also really making me angry that there's some people on Discord that are trying to blame Vedal for all these issues and arguing over it like spoiled children. Now, do you think at all, ever, just logically, Vedal, who created these two, who created Evil and Neuro themselves, for a birthday stream, would actually sabotage it? A creator of this who actually benefits from things going very well. Would actually sabotage it? No. Honestly, no. We are the swarm, guys. Can we act like a decent community and support Beetle? Bro was legit raging there, and rightfully so. Valid crash out. Beetle legit put out a lot of effort into it and has done a lot of unique things specifically for this event. The one day of the year, and this happens, I too feel really bad for him. I'm not on the server, but how important is it to streams? Figured live chat on Twitch was what mattered. Pretty sure Discord is how Evil and Neuro communicate with humans via private VC. Yes, that is the thing that a lot of people don't understand. The way that, you know, she can communicate with Beetle, she can communicate with anybody that comes on, it's a Discord call. It's the way that he has his program, the LLM, the large language model, the program that he's created for Beetle, for Neuro, that Neuro's a part of and everything like that. That is the way that it communicates with anybody outside of anything, is through the VC. It gets piped in through the programming that it has, and it works that way. Neuro Evil use Discord when speaking to other people than Beetle and Beetle themselves, so it's kind of important for other VTubers giving their birthday wishes to Evil. Don't know if it's explicitly confirmed or not, but it's pretty clear Evil and Neuro's speech to text work by getting the audio from Discord. Pretty likely it's also how they can distinguish and identify who is speaking, and why it falls apart in some IRL streams where they think everyone is speaking the same person. It's the same person. It's worst possible luck imaginable. We know he worked his butt off for this. Hell, even Evil can see that only for cosmic divine intervention to say, yeah, no, you're gonna have a bad time because I said so. It's brutal. Weirdly, I find it perfectly fitting for an Evil stream. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but it's made the day and the stream exceptionally memorable for entirely unexpected reasons. Narratively perfect. Birthday 1, no one shows up. Birthday 2 was redemption. Third, another bad one, so she goes back to being somewhat neglected, unlucky on O&R. Also, character development for Beetle, going from sabotaging the first party to desperately trying to save the current one. And yeah, it sucks. It absolutely sucks that this happened to Beetle. I am glad that they took it in stride. I mean, he did crash out, but in the end, it ended up working in one way or another. And I'm glad that it did, because, you know, Beetle and Evil and the Swarm deserve a good birthday celebration for Evil. And I'm glad that at the end, like I said, it ended up working well. Huge news for Densetsu.exe and their concert, as today we take a look at Twitter, where they have announced that DemonDice is going to be there for their debut 3D concert, their first ever one, run by Oshispark. DemonDice is performing with some dear friends. Hope to see you there. And the main one here is Oshispark saying, we're excited to announce DemonDice Karen will be joining as our second special guest for Densetsu First Live. Escape from Alcatraz and get to San Jose for Densetsu.exe's first 3D live. Legends Anew, July 24th at the California Theater. And this is through here. Pre-sale starts today at 6 p.m. General sale starts tomorrow. Today was on the 24th, so it's already starting. It's already going on. And their second one, because the first one was Iron Mouse. And gonna take a look at what it is originally. Each performer gets to choose their preferred person. So Phoebe chose Iron Mouse, Victoria Roman chose DemonDice, and we're still waiting to see who Mint's pick is going to be in the future. Let's take a look at the way that people were reacting to this. Mint Phantom says, Iron Mouse and DDK announced. How are we feeling, Denshi? Just my guest announcement left, and it's a dream performer for me. Just so excited for July. And we have Oshispark here with the same thing here, like I mentioned before. And we have Victoria Roman. Such an absolute honor to reveal my guest, DemonDice. Always my inspiration. So incredibly talented and just an awesome person. Words cannot describe how happy I am to be sharing the stage with her. Truly a dream come true. They have been friends. These Victoria Roman and DemonDice have been friends for years. They have absolutely been friends for years. So it is awesome to see Densetsu.exe themselves please put a warm welcome to our second special guest for our Densetsu Live, the one and only DemonDice. Join us San Jose for a very special mixed reality experience. So it's a mixed reality experience. Very nice. It says, Saz frantically tried to buy VIP tickets for the Densetsu.exe concert, and everything is sold out. As I click on it, I'm traumatized. I'm down bad. Ticket pre-sale is already out, and yes, it's already sold out. Whose pen light do I gotta suck for VIP? Ignore this, Steiner. You saw nothing. Danny here, drawn to Dawn. They're going there. It says, I will be there no matter what, even if I have to commit a crime. People are very excited about this. Some people already got tickets, as shown here. They're very excited to have gotten tickets. I'm excited that they got tickets. I'm always happy to celebrate when people get tickets like this. I got the ticket I wanted, yippee yippee. I'm really hoping the very front row, grand tier, will be a good view for my short butt. Plus, I get to look down on everyone and at everyone's pen lights. Good. Mint's about to announce Cynthia Harrell and drop the biggest lightning strike onto Ibus. We got okay now that happened. We talk about how insanely easy of a ticket purchasing process that was. Like, holy S, Ticketmaster really is complete and utter garbage. Website using the Neven ticket system was way smoother. Yeah, Ticketmaster is horrible. Ticketmaster has rested on their laurels for a very long time, and they don't fix anything. The one and only. So yeah, people are extremely excited. Phoebe-chan as well says a legendary wordsmith is joining in as we write our legend together. So incredibly honored to have Karen join us for Densetsu First Live, and can't wait to perform together. It says, for those of you familiar with the lore, I drove 14 hours round trip to one functioning arm to see DemonDice perform in 2022. 2 days before the concert, I severed the tendons and nerves in my dominant hand while carving a pumpkin. Still made it home for surgery at 5 a.m. Some people are very, very dedicated to this. I do love seeing this. I am very glad that DemonDice got this opportunity and that Victoria Roman was able to invite her. And I know this will go really, really well. She is becoming a cop. Well, not really, but let me just let you know what's going to be happening. This is AZKi. She started out with Inanaka Music, and she is now a part of Hololive JP's Gen 0. The ones that don't have a generation, basically. They started Gen 1 after they came in with Tokinosora, Roboko-san, Sakura Miko, and Hoshimachi Suisei, who joined her in Inanaka Music before they both went over to Hololive JP. What are we talking about them? Because here, Papa the VTuber has been hired as a traffic regulation ambassador in Japan. AZKi will promote new traffic rules and raise awareness about traffic safety. This is really smart. It's really smart for them to do this because what it does is, you know, VTubers are popular with the youth. Younger people do like VTubers, and so do some older people, but mainly younger people do like VTubers. And I do remember me in my youth, maybe not everybody else, but me in my youth, I didn't really care about traffic laws very much. So if you have someone that you maybe is your Oshi, or maybe is in a form that is more welcoming to you, you can actually absolutely be better at getting the traffic stuff. Says, as a traffic regulation ambassador, we will bring you initiatives for road safety. Starting September 1st, 2026, the statutory speed limit for vehicles on residential roads will be reduced from 60 kilometers an hour. Damn, that is like half. 30 kilometers an hour is like 20 miles an hour, I think, for people in freedom units. For the safety of pedestrians and cyclists, please drive slowly in residential areas. Posters will be displayed throughout Kagawa Prefecture. So that is in Kagawa Prefecture only, from what it looks like, not in anything else. Just from what it looks like here. And we do have the Dexerto thing here, in that, yes, they are doing it official role in the promotional tweet. It is AZKi, of course, as you can see here. This is the Kagawa Prefecture Police Department mascot. A lot of them in Japan do have a mascot like this. They have a promotional video and all that type of stuff. And like I mentioned, it's primarily to bring awareness for the youth and younger people.
Italian. Yo! Parla italiano? Forchetta e a destra.
I don't speak
I don't speak pasta.
Secondo piano. Camera numero 2. Buonanotte! Yes, buonanotte, buonanotte.
That means good night.
No.
Pregnante! Okay, I understood that. Pregnante. Pregnante is pregnant, right? Is it?
Yes.
Is it right? I think I understood that.
She is not pregnant. She's not.
Wait. Is this about Panko Senpai getting pregnant by Kiana-san?
No, stop it. Oh, God. Now I'm going to get demonetized because of that kind of stuff.
Oh, is it
First
not?
it's Panko showing her manko to everybody, and now it's freaking, oh God, now it's people getting pregnant and her moan, oh God darn it. The moans happened. It's not me, people, it's this. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course, take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.